responding to a question from Cora about, do micronations pay taxes? Well, first of all, let's establish what a micronation is and the difference from a secessionist or a nationalist movement. So let me explain first. A micronation is more about hobby, maybe you have political goals in mind, but a nationalist movement, secessionist movement, can actually be looking for independence. Because the goals that micronation would have in mind would be more, hey look, they're building a smelter nearby. Let's raise awareness by making a micronation. While secessionist movement would be like, hey, we had enough with this nation, right? We want to become independent. So a micronation would be, for example, Republic of Walmende, while a secessionist movement would be Republic of Texas, Scotland independence, Octania independence movement, and other independence movements across the world. Like the famous one would be Scotland too, as well. So, first, we'll talk about some of the aspects of statehood too, set by the Montevideo Convention. Micronations and macronations like to follow the Montevideo Convention, but not all micronations follow it. While lots of secession movements and macronations will probably follow it, or secession movements would like to follow it in the future. Because the Montevideo Convention states rights, duties, and responsibilities of statehood. Things like an established government, defined territory, a permanent population, and etc. Lots of micronations and macronations, and all macronations meet this requirement. The difference is micronations are unrecognized, while macronations are recognized. That's the major difference between them. Well, micronations do like to follow this too. Lots of them do follow this. So you'll find lots of aspects of statehood within them. So let's go back to our example of the Republic of Walmende. Or talk about it. So the Customs and Border Protection Officer of the Republic of Walmende. Sounds like something you would find in a real nation, but Republic of Walmende is a micronation. And this is a sample customs uniform from the Republic of Walmende. Let's go find a seal first. And then Republic of Walmende, like all other micronations, has a police force. Or some kind of force dedicated to keeping order within the country. So over here, we have the Republic of Walmende police uniform. I just want to point out my favorite feature here. That makes it look a little bit much more formal and professional, in my opinion. And over here we have the Walmende National Police Department badge. Too. Like all countries have police badges for the police force pretty much. And then here's stuff on the police force, like a thing that shows out the values of the Walmende National Police Department. I know in sometimes it may actually be really hard to tell the difference between micronations and macronations, but you gotta really look at the major aspect of being recognized by a state. That sets the difference between micronations and macronations. Let me bring out something else. This is a bill from the Republic of Walmende, the 10,000 krone bill. As you see here, this is something like a real... This looks like something that you could see in another nation, or like a foreign currency, but this in fact is a micronational currency. Micronations like to issue their own currency, because lots of governments do issue their own currency too. So if you see here, I'll show you both sides. Like most nations, the Republic of Walmende has security features on their currency too. This cannot be copied, pretty much. It's gonna be hard to copy because the writing is light. But it's a really nice thing that they said. The Ministry of Customs and Immigration protects our borders and our communities. They talk about that in support of their other government agencies too. I know some other micronations like to issue passports too. So I'll show you a Republic of Almende passport. Here is a passport from the Republic of Almende. You see there's a custom stamp here too. For January 21st, 2016. Republic of Almende. Departed and arrived. And here's the cover of the passport. This is another aspect that Micronations copied too. Like how the Republic of Almende made their own passport too, but they're not the first ones to do it. Anyways, here is the URL to the Republic of Almende website. Because lots of Micronations have websites too. So the Republic of Almende has one too. So you want to visit it to actually research more about Micronations or Republic of Almende, you can. So here's the links so you could copy it down if you want. Here's a form if you want to try to become a citizen of the Republic of Almende too, or contact the immigration representative from the Republic of Almende. Immigration is a really major issue for countries too. Like, do they openly accept immigrants? Are they open door policy, closed door policy? Have requirements for it? Pretty much, the Republic of Almende is kind of really, I would say, friendly with immigration too. They choose a really friendly approach. Almost anyone's accepted to become a citizen of the Republic of Almende. Well, anyways, the answer to the question of Micronations pay taxes, the answer is yes, because they haven't fully succeeded, but you've seen many ways that they may emulate elements you'll find in established states, although they are not established states. I think it's pretty cool when you think of it too. It sounds pretty cool and pretty fun. If you have any questions about it, you could contact the Republic of Almende about it, because they'll be happy to help you out too. I worked with the Prime Minister on making this video too, which is how I obtained the currency and the passport, as well as lots of information about the Republic of Almende too. So I'd like to thank the Republic of Almende government and the Almende National Police Force representative too, and the Almende Ministry of Customs and Immigration, who provided us the bill and the passport to put in our video. I know the Republic of Almende has a passport card just like any other micronation. I have to cover a few things first, so I could film it. Yeah, I can't film the face or the number on the passport because that's something that they requested I did not film. Too. Because for the Almende passports, they do actually have the picture of the bearer on there, the person who holds it, as well as the passport number. Like, Republic of Almende logs these numbers too, in order to emulate some elements of statehood, which is common in the Micronations too. The Republic of Almende was pretty helpful in actually making this video. Also, let's talk about macro states, like the United States. For example, the United States has its own currency, the dollar. It has its own government, representative democracy. And then we have the United States has the 50 states as its territory and US territories as well. And you have recognition from many countries as the legitimate government of the United States. So I know the main difference between Micronations and Macronations is recognition. Recognition sets Micronations apart from Macronations, and vice versa. Also, there's one Macronation out there that is missing one of the requirements of the Montevideo Convention. One or more requirements of the Montevideo Convention. Can you guess what it is? Pause the video now if you want to guess. It is the Holy Templar Order of Malta, the former government of Malta. Because back in Europe in the past, Malta used to be controlled by Templars, but eventually they lost control of Malta. But they do control a few buildings in Rome. But after that, pretty much nothing. The Holy Templar Order of Malta is still recognized as a country by many other countries, but they do not possess any land, in form of territory, or any citizens. Thank you for watching.